my channel. For today's video, I have rounded up every single product in my collection that is phenomenal for those of you who may be on the go when you do your makeup in the morning. So I'm talking about those of you who do your makeup while you're sitting in traffic in the car, or maybe you take a cab to work, or maybe you just don't really have a ton of time in the morning to get ready. Either way, these products will be fast and easy for you to apply, quick, no fuss, and I just love doing tutorials like this because I think they're very practical. I think you can benefit from a lot of these products and they will save you time in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to do this tutorial, this little look for you guys, demoing all the products that I have chosen. And if you are interested in seeing these products and this look, let's go ahead and get started. Starting out with my Clinique Pep Step Eye Cream, and I know this may seem a little unnecessary if you're in a rush in the morning, but I wanted to mention this eye cream because it was specifically designed to help your concealer or prevent your concealer from creasing on you. And it has a rollerball end, so you don't even need to use your fingers to apply it. It's very quick, practical, and I love it. Moving into primer, I like to use a primer that acts as a primer and moisturizer in one. So I'm using my Too Faced Hangover RX. You could also just keep a moisturizer in your bag and use that as a primer if you have dry skin. It really just depends on your skin type. So now for foundation, I love foundation sticks for travel or on the go. They are just so practical, easy to apply, really easy to touch up your makeup throughout the day. So I'm using the newest one in my collection, which is the Clinique Chubby Stick Foundation Stick. And it is really gorgeous. It has a gorgeous natural finish to it. It's easy to buff in, and I just love the application, honestly, of any foundation stick. I have a lot in my collection and I have really grown to love them throughout the past few years just because they are so easy to apply, practical, and you could actually just use spot application if you're not into, full coverage makeup application. You can use foundation sticks for literally just concealing certain spots of your face. Speaking of concealer, I love taking concealer compacts for travel or any type of on-the-go makeup. I particularly love my MAC Studio Finish Concealer Duo. It just got a really nice creamy blendable formula, and it also comes with 2 different shades. Laura Mercier also makes one called the Secret Camouflage Concealer, and I just think concealer compacts are a little bit more practical because they're not going to leak out like a liquid concealer would, and I just find them to be a little bit easier as far as application goes. Talk about the brush that I'm using, which is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush. I use this for my foundation, concealer, and now I'm going to use it for powder. It's such a great multitasking brush. So for powder, I like to bring something that's pressed and also has a little bit of coverage and color to it. That way, if I need to touch up throughout the day, it's going to offer a little bit more correction than what a translucent powder would. For blush, bronzer, and highlighter, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep everything together, and these Rimmel Kate Moss contour palettes are my favorite. I've talked about them in several videos. They're very inexpensive. You can find them at pretty much any drugstore that sells Rimmel, and they come with a really nicely pigmented bronzer, blush, and highlighter. And what I love about that is you obviously have everything all in one. You don't have to, think about what color blush you're going to wear for the day, which highlighter. It's just all there for you. And the brush I'm using to apply that is the IT Cosmetics Blush Brush. It's great for multi-purpose application when it comes to products like blush, bronzer, and highlighter. It's not just limited to one thing. For me, I honestly believe there's nothing easier for filling in your brows than the Benefit Gimme Brow. I have used this for years, but just recently I have rediscovered how meaningful it is to me and filling in my brows. It's just so quick, and it really just adds a nice polished look to your brows. You don't really have to worry about overfilling them. It just adds a bit of color and structure back into your brow shape, and all you have to do is swipe it through and you're pretty much done. To add a little bit of color to my eyes, I like using shadow sticks. These are the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. They're super creamy, easy to blend. I know there are cheaper alternatives out there. These are just the ones I had in my collection, and I'm actually just using the end of that IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection brush to blend out the shadow. It's very multi-purpose. I mean, it's amazing at how much one brush can do, but I'm just using that to blend out the Caviar stick. The color I used is one of my favorites. It's called Amethyst, and it just adds a nice kind of purplish taupe hue to your eyes. So I just swept that all over my top lid, and now I'm going to add a little bit to my lower lash line to give some more definition. And obviously nothing can really make adding mascara quicker, so I just applied one of my recent favorites, which is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And yeah, I wish there was an easier way or just a faster way to apply mascara. If you have any tips, feel free to leave those down below, but I just did my regular and usual routine. Lip pencils are honestly my favorite form of lip product for travel. They are so easy to apply. You do not even need a mirror to use them. And my favorite of all time is the Clinique Chubby Stick. So that is all of the products that I wanted to mention to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and enjoyed the product recommendations. As usual, if you have recommendations, leave them down below for everyone to check out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.